And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from McHale?
One of the best low post scorers the league has ever seen, guys. McHale had moves and counter moves like you wouldn't believe. Just fundamentally, I think the best post player of all time.
The man of 1,000 moves and then some. He was terrific. High arching shot, kept it up above his head, but the up and unders, the jump hooks, and the nice little mid-range jump shot. He had it all. He was absolutely fantastic down low.
It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this, to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And Kevin, this is a chance for them to start off 2-0 against this team in the 3 matchups that they'll have this season. So I think that would give them a nice emotional edge over this club.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your backpack? I mean, after just 2 games, guys. I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence the first time around. I think they feel really good against these guys.
Vlade Divac checked in for Cummings.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Divac. Johnson outside. He passes to the prodigy. Iverson outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. About 1 minute into the first quarter. West outside. West off the pick from Jordan. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 8. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Chicago. It's a 5-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
The 3 from Iverson, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Divac gets the bucket. Divac has got his second bucket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
West, that's good.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Wizards leading by 4. Now it's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Kevin, what they need most to be concerned with, according to Coach, is slowing down the transition game. He said these guys can give us a lot of problems if we let them get out on the fast break consistently. That's what we'll be trying hard to avoid today, guys. We'll see how they manage that.
And thank you, Doris. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. West kicks to Divac. Knowles. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan with it. Iverson picks him up. Jordan, the pass to Knowles. 6 to shoot. And here's West from the arc.
Oh! Up high and down hard. That's
all you use it, brother. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 4. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And now let's check in on the two guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. Well, you look at Allen Iverson. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. And those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the two-guard position is where we often find the team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest that game against New Orleans.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. It's West with the drive. Pass to Knowles. All alone. That falls. Nice read that time from Jerry West. Washington's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Hawkins. And another miss by Washington.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Knowles. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. First in free throw shooting. Second in blocks. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Hawkins. And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McHale. Got it from 16 feet. McHale's got 9 points.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
West dishes to D-Box. He kicks it to Jordan. Now the pass to Knowles. Pocket 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He has 7.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Johnson kicks to Hawkins. West is there. Hawkins passes to Johnson. Allen Iverson on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. That's 7 points for Iverson.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Backing down is Jordan. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now the feed to West.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Jordan against Iverson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Iverson. Iverson right side. 3 on the clock. Johnson releases. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Washington. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Bulls, 4 games back.
Well, I think for Washington, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody who picked him to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
To the middle, Hawkins takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now here's Jordan. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
McHale outside for three. And it's Iverson missing.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Cummings passes to Knowles. He's covered by Hawkins. Fires from 18. That one wide left. Washington leading now by 3. McHale with a screen on Jordan. Johnson attacking. Iverson outside. Fires at the elbow. Again, Iverson missing. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jordan. Rebound, Washington. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Sampson. Slim's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Knowles. He's guarded by McHale. And the basket by Knowles.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Outside Dumars. Poked away.
Well, he's a really difficult cover because if he gets anywhere near the rim, he can finish. Great strength, the ability to convert in the lane. Boy, that's tough to defend.
And applies even if he has to absorb contact getting to the rim.
So he gets them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Fresh, the pass to Leonard. Cummings backs in. Fades back. Second chance effort. The shot's good from Bodyguard.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Now, here's Dumars. He dishes it to Richardson. It's stolen by Cummings. Leads him in there. Ellis, second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Wizards with the lead. Dumars with it. Drummond sets the screen for Bosch. Here's Dumars, and it's good from the elbow. So it's Chicago now. Dishes it to Cummings. Can't get it to go. Bosch with some nice D. Wizards leading by 3. Bosch passes to Dumars. He feeds it to Drummond. Wizards passing it around. Richardson dishes to Drummond. Gets it to go. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Leonard, Richardson cover. Puts up the baby hook. In deep. Leonard drops it in.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
There's the pick. Here's Dumars. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Dumars got 6.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Kicks to Ellis. Leonard on the wing. Takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. He's got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Dumars with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Dumars. There's the dish to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And that one goes long.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Dumars. Feeds to Drummond. Back to Dumars. Bosch. 5 on the clock. Here's Sprewell. Buries the long-range jumper. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fresh, the pass to Ellis. Passes it to the bodyguard. Good on the shot.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And still a close game.
Next Sunday.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, Stephen Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Cummings is out there with the bodyguard. And it's Caron Butler. Then it's Ellis. And it's Nash in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
He passes to Ellis. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Caron Butler.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Kicks it out to Ellis. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. In 4th, the Wizards.
Now, they've had a lot of success from the free throw line, so I would look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Poked loose to the inside. Here's Cummings. Outside Dumars. Pass to Richardson. And again, Washington no good. Chicago leading by 3. Nash with it. Now guarded by Dumars. Nash drives in. Gives him the lead pass. Stolen by Dumars. The pass to Boss. Back to Dumars. Passes to Boss. He kicks to Bosch. The Wizards working the ball around now. Gets the bucket. Richardson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Adi Divac checked in for the bodyguard. Knowles comes in for Caron Butler. And West subs in for Steve Nash. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here's Divac, averaging 6 points per contest. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cummings. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Chris Bosh. The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Dumars. 6 points for him. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Sprewell steps back and drains the jump shot. Boss has got 5.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
It's West with the drive. And it's blocked by Bosh. Pass to Boss. Back to Dumars. Here's the prodigy. There's the pass to Boss. The feed to Richardson. He dishes it to Dumars. Richardson, 6 on the shot clock. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Divac backing down. West sinks the three-pointer. West has got 5 now.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Passes it to Boss. Floats one, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And the first one gets Kevin McHale. He checked in for Chris Bosh. That one is no good. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Knowles passes to Jordan. Richardson covering. Jordan kicks to Divac.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they rank over the last month in the NBA stats. 8th in free throw percentage, 10th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Hawkins checked in for Jason Richardson. Burleson defended by Divac. Outside Jordan, and here they go, and that one's good. West has got 5 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Pass to Divac. Here's Knowles. Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to Knowles. Lock at 6. Here's Jordan. Nice D from Dumars. Wizards trail by 3. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Just out to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
The Bulls leading by 3. West kicks to Divac. Knocked away. Stolen by Dumars. Banked in off the glass.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Back to Divac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And I also really like his skill as a low post passer, guys. He sees the whole court and doesn't hesitate to pass up his own shot if he can get the ball to a teammate for a better look.
Chicago calls timeout. Allen Iverson's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Joe Dumars. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. West passes to Sampson. Jordan with a screen on McCabe. 6 to shoot. It's West with the drive. Count the bucket. West has got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
This is to Iverson with the shot, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Jordan with it. Iverson picks him up. And there's the pass to Sampson. He feeds it to West. Johnson's there. Baseline try. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Brown. Here's Knowles. His last outing, he had 8 points. The drive by Jordan, and the shot is good. And now a 5-point Chicago lead. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now Hawkins, right now averaging 5 points a game. Allen Iverson on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Passes it to Knowles. Outside Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. 3 on 3. Here's Johnson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Kicks it to Jordan. Iverson covering. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Michael. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Shot clock at 5. Johnson goes in. And that one's good. Johnson's got 7 points.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
West off the pick from Divac. West gets the bucket.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. And it's McHale penetrating. banks in the layup. McHale's got 11 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Pass to Knowles. There's the dish to Jordan. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Boy, these teams really battling it out. This is a great game.
A bag full of lead changes. This has been fun to watch.
Hawkins kicks to McHale. Gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Slim, he's guarded by McHale.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Bulls. And the second free throw, good. 1:49 left in the first half. Now here's Iverson. A 26-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Backing him down is Johnson. And it's good. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
No good from Big Smooth. Washington's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year, really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Washington. And so Hawkins drills both of them. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. West passes to Sampson. Leonard. That's tipped. Here's Hawkins. He drains the quick shot. Hawkins has got 4 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 6. It's West with the drive. Leonard, the pass to Sampson. Leonard, the open look. On the mark with the 15-footer. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. McHale outside. Feeds to Johnson. Down low. West outside. He passes it to Knowles. Michael Jordan on the wing. Here is Slim. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Sampson. That one off the back iron and out. Drummond with it. Johnson kicks to Iverson. The open shot by Johnson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Chicago. Thanks for joining us. Washington leading against Chicago. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Everything is going right for Kevin McHale. He's all over the court against the Bulls D. He's got 13 points. He's been working to get great looks from the field, making his trips to the free throw line count as well. And for the Bulls, they're still gutting it out. This game's lived up to its billing. 2 fantastic teams duking it out. Jerry West having a huge impact. He has 13 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. Now let's check out the other games still in progress. It's a close game for the 76ers going up against Detroit. About midway through the third out there. Checking out what lies ahead for us. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And to look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Thunder. It's an 8:30 Eastern time for a tip-off out there. We'll see you next time as the second half is about to get underway in Chicago. So long, take care. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports at the Half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. A fantastic game so far from Kevin McHale in this one.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Hawkins is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's the prodigy. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. Johnson with it. Wide open look. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Johnson. 14 points for Iverson. Bulls trail by 6. West kicks to Cummings. Takes it from 10. The shot misses.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Here's Iverson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Taking a look back over the last month, let's see how Washington stacked up in the NBA rankings. First in blocks, 4th in field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Jordan dishes to West. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Kevin McHale. The Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for West. Here's Johnson. Iverson outside. Into McHale. Inside. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. West against Johnson. The pass to Knowles. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. Big Smooth got 11 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Iverson passes to the product. Hawkins. The 3. Tries again, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Iverson outside. Tipped. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Shot from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's West. Cummings. Passes it to Knowles. He's covered by Hawkins. Outside Jordan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Iverson. Here's Johnson. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that one falls for Johnson. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Cummings with a screen on Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Iverson kicks to Johnson. Back to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Johnson. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, hitting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Johnson outside. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got 16.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
West with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. West passes to Knowles, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wizards leading by 8. Johnson attacking from 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Johnson outside. West is there. Johnson dishes to Drummond. Gets the bucket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Chicago calls timeout. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Wizards making a switch here. McHale's checked in. Cummings against McHale. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 6. Wizards leading by 8. Back to McHale. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Hawkins' shot good.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
He kicks to Cummings. Shot's good. He's got 8.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to McHale. Here's Iverson and blocked. Leonard with this screen on Iverson. Fresh, the pass to Cummings. There's the feed to Jordan. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Hawkins. Iverson kicks to Johnson. Pass to McHale. Shot from the wing. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Cummings kicks to Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Backing down is Jordan. So for the Bulls, Slim comes in for Cummings. And West subs in for Michael Jordan. Wizards on D. 8-point game. And here's West on the arc. Gets it to go. West has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Bart. Superb above the rim action.
Use that pick to get in close. West has got 9 points here in the second half.
Drop back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
McHale. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And the Wizards lead by 7. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Pass to Sampson. This is to Leonard. Tipped away. It's stolen by McHale. He feeds it to Johnson. That is good. Johnson's got 18 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
The past few weeks, let's see how Washington stacks up. First in blocks, 4th in free throw percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Washington. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 8. Iverson dishes to Johnson. Here's Burleson. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for him.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Fresh. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Iverson kicks to McHale. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Number 1, the Wizards.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Bulls trail by 8. Back to Cummings. Kicks it to West. Johnson's there. The leader. West gets the bucket. West has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Back to McHale. The dish to Johnson. On the wing, Jason Richardson. The prodigy, defended by Sampson. And here's Iverson outside. Kept alive by Washington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for McHale, he has 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Wizards making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. First free throw is good. Hawkins checked in for Kevin McHale. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards leading by 6. Richardson with it, picked up by Ellis. Richardson kicks to Bosch. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's good from long range. Richardson's got 9.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
West off the pick from Cummins. It's West with the drive. And here is Iverson. He's got 15. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Here's Hawkins off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Wizards making a switch here. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Knowles. Big Smooth got his 3rd rebound on the night. West off the pick from Sampson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Here we go, Jerry. Jerry West. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
That free throw good from West. He's off on the second. Washington leading now by 8. 1:51 left here in the 3rd quarter. Richardson the pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Richardson. The Wizards working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. West kicks to Jordan. Back to West. He passes to Knowles. Here is Slim. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Aussie's checked in for Washington. 1:19 left to play in the 3rd. Here's West, rejected by Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Gets it to go. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
The pass to Knowles. Here's the hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Big Smooth got 13 points. Johnson outside. Richardson against Jordan. Johnson kicks to Richardson. Richardson missing again.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Sampson, the pass to Jordan. Rejected by Richardson. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Clock at 6. The drive by Jordan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Back to McHale. That will count, and no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And we're...
Next Tuesday.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Wizards leading by 5. Fresh is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Cummings. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Sampson in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Passes it to the Prodigy. Kicks it out to Iverson. Goes back up. Rebounded by Sampson. Slim's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fresh, the pass to Sampson. Fresh. Feeds it to Cummings. And it falls over the rim and in. Cummings got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Iverson outside. Pass to Boss. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Bodyguards checked in for Slim. Knowles comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And West subs in for Fresh. So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's West. Washington with the rebound. Iverson outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Boss passes to Dumars. He kicks it to Iverson. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Bulls trail by 3. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. He dishes it to Jordan. The feed to Cummings. On the wing. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Jordan, the pass to Knowles. He passes to Sampson. Another shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Hawkins gets to McHale. Pass to Johnson. Wizards passing it around. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
And the pass to Hawkins. Dishes it to McHale. He feeds it to Johnson. Kicks it to Iverson. Back to Johnson. Pass to the Prodigy. 6 to shoot. No good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. He's got 14 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Iverson kicks to Johnson. Pass to the Prodigy. West outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Iverson, the Prodigy. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
No good from Big Smooth.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired because he needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cummings got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the basket by Knowles. And the Bulls lead by 1.
He's gone cold at the wrong time. Struggling to score here down the stretch.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, they were getting windy. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Took him no time at all on that one. West has got 31 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Hawkins passes to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. West with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jordan kicks it to West. West, right side, and there's the pass to Sampson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And they're also finding easy points from the free throw line, Clark. This is a team that is attacking, getting fouled, and making it pay. Well, a semi-productive trip to the line in the end, but we'll see how costly that miss is. Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
West dishes to Cummings. The first free throw is good. And so Cummings nails them both. Washington trailing. Here's Johnson. Allen Iverson on the wing. Fires from 14, and it's blocked by Cummings. It's West with the drive. And the shot is good. West has got 33. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside Jordan from past the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. McHale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
Chicago leading. Now West. Back to Cummings. It's stolen by McHale. Iverson passes to Johnson. Hawkins kicks to Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what ABC's done. He has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Hawkins drills both of them. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Passes to Knowles. There's the three. Kevin McHale pulls it in. McHale's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hawkins, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 12 points for ABC.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The dish to Cummings. Pass to Knowles. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson kicks to Iverson. The pass to the Prodigy. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's Hawkins on the wing and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Wizards with the lead. Iverson with the ball. Now defended by Cummings. Here's the Prodigy. Johnson dishes to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. Hawkins. Another one falls for Washington.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. West passes to Sampson. Here's Cummings. Rejected by McHale. And it's Johnson penetrating. Shot is off. Jordan with some nice D. Bulls trail by 3. High arcing shot. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Sampson, the pass to Jordan. Makes the lead pass. And the basket by Knowles.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Iverson kicks to Johnson. Back to Iverson. The feed now to Johnson. Iverson right side. Chicago trailing here. West outside. To the paint. It's picked off. Johnson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Johnson. He's got 26 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
West kicks to Jordan. He passes to Knowles. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. Hawkins kicks to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .29 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Knowles. Back to West. He kicks it to Jordan. He dishes it to Cummings. And a dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty. This game going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Back to West to take the lead. Rebounded by McHale. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Iverson dishes to Johnson. Tries again, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's West. West, right side. Pass to Knowles. Outside Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation 3-point attempt.
West outside. From downtown, right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up. Washington calls timeout. The score knotted at 122. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Johnson. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Time expired. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Kevin McHale out there with Hawkins. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Here's West. Nails the wide open jump shot. West has got the first basket here in overtime for Chicago. Johnson outside. With the lead pass. Ball stolen. Jordan kicks it to West. There's the pass to Sampson. Dishes it to Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's the screen. Here's Sampson. It's rebounded by the Prodigy. Washington trailing. Johnson outside. Kicks to Iverson. Pass to Hawkins. He feeds it to McHale. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go. McHale's got 23 points. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Jordan the pass to Sampson. Here's Knowles. He's covered by Hawkins. Backing down is Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Now here's Johnson. Allen Iverson on the wing. Uncovered and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that's now 17 points for Iverson. West against Johnson. It's West with the drive. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. It is now to Cummings. Feeds it to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Cummings. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. They get it back. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Pure hustle on that play. That's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson, the pass to the Prodigy. West with the steal. Passes it to Knowles. Here is Slim. He's covered by Hawkins. The feed to West. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And what a game for West. He has 35 points, and 7 of his points have come on free throws, which is a big bonus.
Well, he's earned it because he has played an aggressive game at the offensive end, really attacking the defense.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Johnson outside. Back to McHale. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And Washington again with the bucket.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
West passes to Knowles. Knocked loose. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Johnson kicks to McHale. Hawkins. He passes to the Prodigy. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Boy, what a great and one right there. These are the kind of plays that win you basketball games, guys.
Johnson against West. Jordan. Backs in. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Washington leading now by 3. Johnson outside. McHale connects.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. West kicks to Cummings. Back to West. Will it go? Tries again. Johnson with it. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Johnson against West. Hawkins kicks to McCabe. Clock at 4. Here's the prodigy. Count that one. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. There's 14 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Butler dishes to Ellis. Got a piece of it. Outside Dumars. And so Washington takes the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance.